Bhagwant Mann engaging in objectionable conduct involving photographs of Sikh Gurus. The video triggered outrage among sections of the Sikh community and eventually drew the attention of the Akal Takht, the highest temporal authority of Sikhism. But the controversy did not stop there. The latest twist came after Gurugram Police registered an FIR and arrested two individuals in connection with an alleged attempt to secure favourable forensic reports linked to the viral video. According to the complaint, certain individuals allegedly approached a forensic expert and attempted to obtain reports declaring the video as AI generated, manipulated or unreliable. The complainant has also alleged that the pressure was exerted and money was offered to influence the findings.
गांव पुलिस द्वारा कार्रवाई की गई तो उसमें दो लोगों को अभी हमने गिरफ्तार किया जाएगा। उनको हमने हिरासत में लिया है और पूछताछ चल रही है, उसको इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है, जिसमें अंकित नाम का बंदा है। अंकित जो कि एनआईए में साइबर एक्सपर्ट है, ये एड होक पे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बेस पे काम करता है। वीडियो वायरल थी जिसमें इनकी ये कोई इस पे उसमें इन्होंने फर्जी तौर पे कुछ बनाया है और उसको यूज कराया है इन्होंने।
Both Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress seized on the development, demanding Bhagwant Mann's resignation and questioning why no action has been taken against the Chief Minister.
होटल के कमरे के अंदर स्वपनदीप, जिनको उन्होंने कमिश्नर के रूप में इंट्रोड्यूस कराया और कहा कि आपको ये काम करना है, उसके एवज में 10 लाख रुपया भी दिया। अब सवाल ये है कि 15 तारीख को आपने बताया, वो लड़का बता रहा है कि 15 जून को मेरे को फोन आता है और मैं रात को गुड़गांव पहुंचता हूं। 16 तारीख को सुबह 10 लाख रुपया दिया जाता है। सारा एक दिन के अंदर 1191 फ्रेम की वीडियो की ये दिखाया गया कि हमने इसकी सारी जांच करा ली है और जिनसे जांच कराई वो कह रहे हैं कि ना तो हम फोरेंसिक का हमारे पास वीडियो का था, हम तो डॉक्यूमेंट फोरेंसिक थे। उन्होंने कहा कि हमें पैसे दिए और हमसे काम करवाया।
ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਦੀ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਹੁਣ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆਈ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਗਰਮ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਅਸਲੀਅਤ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਗਈ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ, ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਦਾ ਨਿਰਾਦਰ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਆਦੀ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਹੱਦ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ, ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਦਾ ਨਿਰਾਦਰ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਬਣੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਅਧਿਕਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ।
However, Bhagwant Mann has categorically denied all allegations. The Chief Minister says the entire controversy is a politically motivated campaign designed to defame him. Mann maintains that the forensic reports support his position and insists the individual seen in the viral video is not him.
मैं इन्होंने ये कहना चाहना, इस तरह के हथ कंडे ना वरतो। राजनीति बहुत थल्लड़े पद्धर ते चली गई क्योंकि इन्होंने कोले होर कोई हथ कंडा है ही नहीं। मेरे विरुद्ध कदे कुछ कढ़ के बदनाम करने की कोशिश करते हैं। कहते जी गुरुद्वारा साहब के सामने भगवंत मान के पोस्टर लावांगे भी बाईकाट करो। तो फिर अकाली दल के कदे पोस्टर लगे है, कदे सुखबीर बादल के, जो उन्होंने बेअदबी वास्ते हाँ कहा सी कि हाँ असीं बेअदबी कराई है, जो अकाल तख्त साहब ते 2 दसंबर को मन्ने सी कि हाँ असीं बेअदबियां के दोषी हाँ। सो हुण ये तिन्ने पार्टियां रल के इस गल ते लगी हुई ने भगवंत मान नूं धार्मिक तौर पर बदनाम कर दो। वीरो इस गल की जिहड़ी है फैसला जाए इस गल की ताईद जिहड़ी तुसीं करनी है।
The controversy has surfaced less than a year before Punjab heads to the polls in Feb 2027. So the question is, how do we contextualize sacrilege issue in Punjab politics? Can it hurt Aam Aadmi Party the way it hurt SAD? Is radicalization of Punjab politics an ignored political phenomena? On this issue, I am joined by senior journalist K.V. Prasad, and in newsroom, I am joined by Brijesh Pandey, input editor of News9. I'll first go to you, Mr. Prasad. Why has this issue come up? Is it only because of elections, sir, or there is something we are missing elementally in Punjab politics?
Karthikeya, one thing is certain, that the way the video has surfaced and it has gone viral in Punjab has certainly caused a lot of hurt among the religious community. People are very deeply religious, and so one is not sure what has gone into it, and we just heard all three sides taking a position. Now, let me tell you contextually, if you know, there was a sacrilege case in Punjab in 2015, which became a very big political issue. And of course, we all know what happened in 2017. Now, to link politics, which Mann is just trying, Chief Minister Mann just maintained that in the clip that you showed, where he's talking of now he's trying to be pilloried on the dharma. That is a religious thing. So the point remains is that there is a deep connect between the community and religion. And in fact, if you know, Punjab has a sacrilege law, the assembly passed a sacrilege law. And has last year, I think earlier this year, they arrested somebody in one of the first cases. So it's a very, very deeply religious matter, affects a large segment of the society who hold faith in this religion. So I think one has to be very sensitive in dealing with this subject.
Okay, Brijesh, to you, is it only because there's a great thrust towards the election? And I asked this question, sir, you missed it. Will it hurt AAP the way it hurt Shiromani Akali Dal?
Well, I think, you cannot deny the fact that in February next year, you are going to go to polls. So, 7-8 months. So everybody would want to go after the incumbent government, which is the Punjab, which is the Aam Aadmi Party government headed by Bhagwant Mann. The fact of the matter is that, if Aam Aadmi Party is able to provide a valid, forensic examination which proves that Bhagwant Mann is not the person in the video, I think damage will not be that much. If they also, launch an investigation about the alleged source of this fabrication of video, and also as to, why this particular attempt was made to project that the Chief Minister, that the person in the video is none other than Bhagwant Mann himself. The thing which has sparked this particular debate is about the arrest of 2 individuals by Gurugram Police. So are we going to witness again a Haryana versus Punjab in next week or so? Because the government of India can also, register a case. Now Gurugram Police has registered a case. So I think now the Gurugram Police will be well within its remit to conduct a parallel investigation. And it doesn't take you ages to figure out whether the person in question is indeed Chief Minister or not. I mean, forensically we have reached a level where I think this can be find out in max to max a week's time.
Okay, Mr. Prasad, let me just take this conversation to a different level. Let's not contextualize it in context of what has happened with Mann. So there has been a lot of debate in context of blasphemy laws or the sacrilege laws and the impact these laws create, because you create a legal framework around Beadbi. Look what is happening in Pakistan. We have created a law in Punjab. We never had such law after independence. So it can, it can reshape societal norms. A lot of sociologists and political analysts say that it can actually empower very conservative elements within the society and can have a great overarching impact on the way society functions.
Well, Karthik, that is an issue that we as a society will have to be careful about watching what happens. But at the same time, having said that, it is very difficult to, cut away people from religion and their faith. That's intrinsic to a human being, irrespective of whatever faith you follow, right? So, one has to be careful and handling these sensitive subjects. What you talked about is sociology, how it's going to reshape our society, or are we going to relook at? These are issues that everybody has to look with a lot of care and trepidation. But having said that, I think I also take this point of what Brajesh was just saying. We need a very, very thorough scientific investigation in which people have trust. Now what we are seeing is 2 police from 2 different states. We have a Gurugram and we have a Punjab police. Both are neighboring. So, but let me tell you, the people of faith are present in both states. It is not that only Punjab has...
Absolutely.
And why only Punjab? Beyond Punjab, there are people who follow this religion who are staying in other parts of the country.
Achha,
So
Mr. Prasad, you have extensively reported this state. How did previous chief ministers, because I understand there's a concept of Miri Piri in Sikhism, Akal Takht is the highest authority when it comes to Sikh religion. How did they manage their relationship with Akal Takht in 80s, late 70s, turbulent 80s, turbulent 90s? What were those chief ministers doing?
So see, one thing is there has been a fair amount of interaction between the clergy, the temporal seat of the Sikh community, and the chief ministers, irrespective. And of course, it has always been said in Punjab politics that the Akalis have had a more dominant say in these matters. For a long time, that has been the charge. Be that as it may, but the point is, every chief minister, if you remember, we had a former union minister who was declared Tankhaya and had to do seva in a Gurudwara in Delhi. So there is no distinction at that point of time. In fact, a video which was surfaced a little while ago, maybe you saw Bhagwant Mann appearing before the Akal Takht and having his say on this particular alleged video or whatever it is. So I still believe, unless there is a fair investigation in which people trust, that is what's important, and they have to be a community which stays not just in Punjab. Punjab, of course, is going for elections. We all know February is the deadline. But if you know what has been talked about by Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Kejriwal himself, they are looking at a schedule of October, November for elections. So they are actually talking about that they feel the elections could be advanced. So while one cannot disconnect the electoral politics, but religion and temporal politics have had a say in Punjab.
No, I completely agree with you. I mean, so it's not without the reason. There are two candidates who won Punjab. I really don't want to name them and get into the issue, but it also is a reflection of a conservative strand within the Punjab's politics. I mean, so you have to acknowledge that's there.
Of course it is there. I mean,
in fact,
it's to Brijesh, then I'll come to you.
No, of course it is there. I mean, who's to deny that? I mean, the kind of inordinate influence these bodies have on the election or how, things move around, they have. But the fact of the matter is that, this particular video surfacing, it comes at a time, where you have to be very naive to discount one of the most prime motivating factor, which is that the election is around the corner.
I agree with you.
And because this could have happened at any point of time. And the fact of the matter is that now since Gurugram Police have registered an FIR, I think what would be best, and I would say, to the interest of the state, and also making sure that there is no hanky-panky, given the fact that Punjab is a border state, so you would not want to stoke feelings also. So all you need to do is to do a thorough investigation of the video, and the truth should come out. I think, Aam Aadmi Party is also thinking in the way that if they get a reverse this thing, then they can try to pin this blame on either Bharatiya Janata Party or the Congress Party, saying that, that our political opponents are trying to manufacture a situation which doesn't exist.
Mr. Prasad.
Yeah, Karthik, on the point of what you talked of the conservatives and other elements having, you talked about members of parliament, all that, without... Remember something, if you remember what happened in 2017, when Aam Aadmi Party actually entered the electoral field in Punjab, everybody else closed ranks because they wanted to keep AAP out. And that time, if you remember what was the narrative, there was a lot of narrative that the radical elements were out in support of AAP.
Yes.
Now, after that, still 2022, Aam Aadmi Party was voted with 3/4 majority by the same people of Punjab, who rejected the incumbent government of Captain Amrinder Singh and Channi of Congress, and then rejected also the Akali Dal, and Akali Dal finds itself in a very, very poor position today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Akalis, which had a very strong traditional rural area support, have found, even with the towering personality of when Mr. Prakash Singh Badal was around, the Akalis came a cropper in the last elections. True. So you see the landscape has changed. So it's okay for people to set a narrative. Political parties will set a narrative, but eventually the people on the ground have their own understanding. And you mentioned about what happened in the last elections. 2014, Aam Aadmi Party won 4 members of parliament. Of course, one of them is now in Congress.
Okay. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Prasad. Thank you, Brijesh, for joining me. This is all I had on point 2. But don't go away. In on point 3, we're going to talk about what's happening in Mumbai. Why does Mumbai sink after every rain? Is sinking again. Every year the city prepares for the rains. Every year authorities claim they are ready, and yet every year a few hours of intense rainfall are enough to bring financial